Little son! Little son!
Hello, test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. That is me. Okay, cool. Welcome in, everybody. We're here to play some Dungeons and Dragons tonight, or better yet, we're here to play Ivanerra. Welcome to the Ivanerra campus, my friends, where you get to roleplay as students on a kind of like a Hogwarts Strixhaven kind of thing, but all adventurers are allowed to join, so it's not restricted to just mages like those two are. But hey, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna get into intros here in just a moment. Let me just get set up here. So yeah, let's see here. How should I do these openings anyway? Well, I guess the first thing we need to do, we need to go ahead and address the hobgoblin in the room, right? Mike Bison, have you had a chance to look at what house you want to join?
I think that I'm gonna join the House of the Lake.
Fair enough. Go ahead and move your token to the lake. All right. And Robon has been moved to her appropriate house. Wow, House of the Moon is getting crowded this year.
Huh.
It's all good. Let's see here. Hopefully, Fear Factor will be able to get his stuff figured out there, what I need him to do. But as we're
We
kind of
can
like,
only hope.
yeah, so what I'm going to do before I do intros, I'm going to kind of like go over what I've given you in your journal. If you haven't looked already, there's events of the day. And I figure I'll go ahead and read it, and maybe I can add a little to it a little bit. But these are like things that happen throughout the day for different classes, for multiple, different variations of you guys. So like, if you are a martial class, like a fighter, barbarian, a monk maybe, or maybe even warlock, rangers, paladins, rogues, something like that. Daffenberg gave a lesson on weapon maintenance and prepping weapons for forge and repairs. Basically, his lessons kind of like go over like you see a chipped sword, how to get the chip out, how to use whetstones on weapons. Even if you don't use weapons like other people do, you could probably use this knowledge for later use to kind of like give it to those who are unept in this department. So yeah, basically he's been spending his time kind of like teaching this lesson about the weapon forge. You arcane casters got to spend time with Hoover. Like as soon as he walked into the room, he had this whole presentation. He had like 4 or 5 scrolls he wanted to show you guys. And just as soon as he walked in the room, he tripped over his own 2 feet, tumbled 3 or 4 times. All the scrolls got scattered all over the room. You guys spent 15 minutes picking him up and his supplies until his presentation was finally able to happen. Basically, he's gone over like basic cantrips and their common uses like prestidigitation, flame dart, or whatever it is. Like just your basic cantrips that most wizards or warlocks or sorcerers would have. Maybe even a bard would participate in this class. Divine casters, you spent the day with Greta and Ruth, who gave a combination of lectures because they want you to be able to kind of like praise the sun and praise your gods, those that empower you through either the gods or nature, and just basically, conveying how you're receiving your power and how to respect where it came from. So they both spent their turns going back and forth, giving you the cleric side of you from Ruth and the nature side from Greta, who's kind of like a druid. And those who are skill monkeys, as you were, Velgos gave a lecture about common usage for picking locks and types of locks. Basically, like the rogues would be here definitely. Artificers, they start with thieves' tools. Maybe even a bard, maybe even some other classes that picked it up naturally. Hello there, Ren. What are we doing? Did it not?
I did a TTS and it doesn't talk.
No,
Unfortunately, I tried
why?
to say praise Shella.
No, why does it not work? I don't know why it don't work, because that's beyond me. Because it won't let me edit that properly, I don't think. I'll try to look at it, but I don't think there's anything I can do. Because I think I imported it. Oh. Anyway. I'll give that one back to you and I'll see if we can fix it later.
Okay.
But, yeah, Velgo's kind of like gave a class showing you how to pick locks and, you know, like basic rogue stuff. Like, they even brought in treasure chests that were locked. And Velgo's kind of like gave you a quick description on which lock picks in the set you should try first to get a grip. And then try to go to the proper locks and get the right tumblers set and what have you. And also, like, during the day when you guys were churning through class to class, there was like a loud announcements over a intercom or some kind of, what's that spell that gives you like the vocal thing? Thaumaturgy. There we go. Someone thaumaturgy throughout the school. An announcement of organizing clubs at the end of the school day was broadcast. Interested parties are to meet up with one of the Pathmasters in order to get forms and requests to create a new club. So with that being said, it's time to go to school, guys. Let me move you to the homeroom. So like, this is like the last class of the day, right? And you guys will go ahead and set yourselves up in this classroom however you see fit. I'm gonna delete people I don't see on here unless they're an NPC.
Just delete everybody and let me sort it out.
I see. Then I don't have to worry about that in. Ah, I thought I fixed your token, Icarus. What the fuck?
Oh no.
Hold on.
Rip.
Alright, now when you pull it out, it should have your freaking name.
Right.
Oh, I don't remember who that is. I don't see him, so whatever. Alright, so as you guys are kind of like joined in here, we see Hoover, who finished up his class with the cantrips earlier today. And he's kind of like got a bunch of different things on his desk. There's like books of different types. There's scrolls kind of like laying all over the place. There's pens and quills. And there's like stacks of papers, probably student paperwork that he's still going through. And he's kind of like spending this homeroom doing his duty to kind of like grade these papers or what have you. But basically, homeroom is a opportunity for you to not only like pretend you're doing your schoolwork for the previous classes, but an opportunity to socialize with your classmates. So like Hoover allows you guys to kind of like move around the classroom, play games together, or talk to each other if you want. But basically what we're going to do right now is I'm going to go from left to right, and you're going to go, what I'm going to do is have you guys describe what you look like, what you're playing as, and you can do like a quick little one line to kind of like introduce your character with the saying as you're like starting up the roleplay. If you do refer to somebody in your opening, I'll allow that person to react, and then we move on to the next person, alright? So Charlie, why don't you tell us what you look like, what you're playing as, and we'll move from there. Show them how it's done.
And Charlie is a hobgoblin fighter. She has really long hair and her skin is red. And you can see that she, for some unknown reason, in spite of being a fighter, is trying to pick a lock.
So you're like working on a lock you got from the class and you're still working on it or something like that?
She's just doing her best.
Okay, no, that makes
It's
sense.
just failing.
Alright, Steel, tell us about yourself, please.
Hi, Steel is a human warlock. He has blue hair that's in like a ridiculous cut where it's all shaved on one side and then like combed over the other side, and a blue goatee, and he's wearing like dress clothes that's buttoned all the way up with a scarf, and he wears sunglasses even indoors. And he's got like a whole bunch of rings and bracelets with jewels and all kinds of stuff on. And he's not even pretending to do work. He's just leaning back in his chair with his feet up on the desk and his hands, folded behind his head, relaxing.
Nice. Alright, next we have Midori.
Midori is a 3 foot tall goblin-looking person. So Verdan is the race, and green skin, black hair. That looks like he doesn't really know what to do with the hair. It's about shoulder length, and he is praying to Shella.
All
Paladin.
right. Nice. Next we have Icarus.
Greetings everyone, I play Icarus. Icarus is a tan-skinned, black-haired fairy with hummingbird wings. He is wearing a bunch of colorful hammy clothes along with some, obviously, handmade jewelry. He is a Shadows magic sorcerer, and currently he's cleaning up his notes from the lovely presentation Hoover gave him about cantrips.
Mm-hmm. And then we got Sierra.
Sierra Tsunami is a water genasi.
Yeah, genocide. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah, water genocide. Yep.
Genocide. Yeah, you're right.
Water
You're
genasi.
Well, this started
fighter.
differently than last week.
right.
Yep.
No, we to be fair, like we've had a pronunciation on that, and they weren't aware of it, and we corrected it.
All good.
Yeah, it's funny, and I don't mean to pick on you, but continue. I'm sorry.
Her hair is made of water. Her skin is blue and green blended, like swirled. Wearing pirate-like clothes because she comes from a pirate background. Looking around, say, "Anybody want to do something?"
Nice. Next, we have a newcomer to the class. We have Mike Bison. Tell us what you are and what you look like and what you're playing as.
So, Mike is a 5'10", probably about 220 pounds bugbear, and he always walks around wearing his boxing gloves, and he walks into the class and he's like, "Hi guys, my name is Mike Bison. What's up?"
Shit, you could do the voice like that too, huh? Okay, cool.
And he sits down in the back of class with his boxing gloves on, trying to write.
Yeah, alright, I could see this working. Now I'll introduce some of the NPC students that are in this room with you as well. Here you see a young looking woman, kind of like porcelain skin. Her complexion's very pale. And most of you know that she's a mute of sorts, like she's unable to speak, but she is a bard. You've heard her play her violin off and on, and quite well. What else do I need to tell you about her? Yeah, I think that's it. Moving on, we got good old Grayson over here, and he's also got like that lock that you have. Grayson is a artificer, human male, snub looking snob, the person you love to hate. But this time around, he's kind of like not only playing with the lock itself, but also he's like playing with this little tinker toy that he's been working on, and it's been giving him problems. He's just trying to fix something that he got from his pappy. Next, in the very back of the classroom, we have Greta. She is a dwarven lady of very strong stature and red hair and fiery eyes. And she is, can't remember because Roll20 won't let me get into her character sheet fast enough. Hey, Roll20, you know I'm trying to run a stream here. I need you to catch up. Hello? Well, Greta is Greta. I think she's a fighter. I'll correct myself later. And of course, you have Hoover, who is a Owlin, who is currently going over paperwork, looking through scrolls and scribes, and just kind of like, you know, just pinning away. And yeah, you guys are basically in an open environment where you can go talk to each other, do study, research, talk about things that happen throughout the day. What would you all like to do? And unless we start talking over each other, we'll openly roleplay, and then from there we will take turns if we need to, if everybody starts talking. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but if it happens, it happens. So yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Charlie yells at Grace, and she's like, "Yo, Grayson, did you manage to fix the toy Gray Dad gave you?"
No, that smug son of a bitch won't tell me how he got it to work in the first step. Sorry, teacher, I didn't mean to get cursing. And like Hoover like looks up for him and was like, "Ooh, okay, well that's interesting. Good luck with you." And he goes back to grading his papers. You can see he's frustrated up there, so yeah, he's just easily outbursted. And he kind of like turns to you, Charlie, says, "Sorry, sensitive subject," and goes back to tinkering.
Understandable. Not everybody has a good relationship with their dad.
Tell me about it, he mutters under his breath. Oh yeah, I forgot about Shang back here as well, didn't I? Shang Chu
yeah.
seems a pretty snub guy as well. He's like the Chad of Chads, right? Like he doesn't even think he needs to stay in the classroom half the time, but right now he's kind of like Steel in this moment. Like he's got his feet up on the table, relaxing, not even caring why he's here. He's just spending the rest of his good time here doing nothing. But yeah, that's currently everything that's happening at the moment. What are you guys doing?
It's alright, Grayson. You'll get it. I know it. You can do this. You'll show him who's boss.
Insight check. Are you insulting me? You
Not
mean-
at all.
Give me persuasion
Isn't
if
the
you're not,
dad
and
the
deception if you
boss?
are. And roll 20 is keeping me.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna roll. He's like, he gives you this look, right? He's like, thanks. I appreciate that. Like you caught him off
You're
guard. I'm
welcome.
gonna refresh because I'm having trouble getting into character sheets for some reason. I kind of need to get into them, you know? Kind of like half of the thing a DM needs to do, right? All right, let me get back in here.
Nah, DM doesn't
Yeah.
need character sheets. What are you talking about?
You
Just
know
wing
what?
it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's 90% of my work, too. We can do that, too, don't worry. Let me go ahead and stop and start the song so that I can play it properly. There we go. All right. All right, we're good now. Yeah, Grayson can't beat a 26, I don't think. There we go. Yeah, that worked. That actually worked. All right, cool. You got a 9. But yeah, he
Yep.
gives you that thumbs up, and he does believe you full-heartedly. He's like, thanks, that's kind of the motivation I needed to figure this out. And he kind of like takes a moment and looks at this toy from a different perspective. Meanwhile, Greta's in the back. All right, who wants to arm wrestle? And she puts her elbow on the table as if she's ready for any newcomer.
Charlie is like, oh, let's do it.
Bear will use this, or sorry, Steel will use this distraction to cast a mage hand, and he has a sign that says "Moon Rules" with a little drawing of a moon with a smiley face in it, and
Okay.
attach it to tape it to Greta's back.
Okay. You give me a sleight of hand. I'm going to use her passive perception to see if she notices it coming up from behind her. And I'll give her a disadvantage on it whenever she makes it.
That's not great.
Hey, don't
Oh,
worry.
that's not great.
She has a negative
Hey!
2 perception, so it's all good. Or her passive's actually 8. Never mind. Alright, so yeah.
Wait, question. Would
What?
Charlie see she's right in front of Greta?
Well, you can make a... Well, what's your passive?
11.
You barely see it out of the corner of your eye, so unfortunately Charlie does see it getting attached. What?
Charlie just like, hey Greta, there is something on your back.
Ah, you're just trying to tease me. Come on, put your hand here. Let's go. You asked for this.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Alright.
she
And
doesn't.
gives a little wave at Charlie, and then just keeps going down the rest of the side of the room.
Oh,
All right.
boy. Yeah. So you're winning so far, but Greta
Go on.
grunts real hard. Can you match her?
I can do you better. I can give her disadvantage.
You really gonna waste your disadvantage on an arm wrestling match in school? Like, you might want to save that for
Yes.
something else, right?
Yes, I will.
I mean, you can. How are you doing this? Oh, okay. I see. Your channel points that you're missing so deeply that you just told
I
me
am.
earlier that you're like, well, why don't you roll now? Because you still got to beat a 24. Oh my God. She's like, whatever. Boom, boom. She takes you back to the center and one closer to your side of losing. And yeah, she's got the lead up on you. Can you beat a 23?
What the why is she getting such
She's actually strong this season. She puts you down. She is one win away from putting you down. and then here's her. God, she's rolling good.
Goddamn.
Boom!
Oh yeah, she wins.
slaps you on the board, and then she jumps up and she kind of like does this little victory lap, right? Where everybody in the room, if they were looking that direction, they would see the sign of the moon with the smiley face. The moon rules. But she's oblivious to it. Haha! I won! Good job, Charlie! Gives you a handshake. That was a good fight.
You're very strong.
Well, you gave it all you had too, right? I mean, you even bought disadvantage because you were scared you'd lose it. No, that's the DM.
I love that either way. Charlie just they're like, yeah. Maybe I should have gone to the fighter class instead of learning to lockpick.
Yeah, maybe you should. Oh, hey,
Ah,
Sierra, you want to go next?
Volcano!
Yeah, House Volcano! She cheers with the Midori.
Okay.
Sierra! Oh, House of Lake wants to come
Midori.
up and get melted, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna put
Midori.
the fire out.
Yeah, we'll see that. And she reaches out and...
Midori walks over and plucks the sign off her back, and
Yeah, she'll probably thank you for it later, but she's oblivious unless you
Yeah.
point it out to her.
yeah, no, Midori's just gonna kind of crumple it up or fold it up and stick it in a pocket or something, just
Fair enough. She
Get
gets
rid
a 22 on a start against you, Sierra. She grapples your arm and gets ready to pull you down.
Holy shit, why is she rolling so good?
Shit, you know what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna put you guys in combat later on, and then I'm gonna be rolling like shit, and I'll be like, I don't even know why I'm here anymore. I don't know why I'm here anymore. Oh, evened. You're back in center. But can you? God damn, why am I wasting? You guys
Not
are.
putting that one.
Boom, boom. She puts you down 2 slots against you, so one more time on her, she actually wins. Because the
I
nat
mean,
20 is
isn't
only 2
the-
victories.
oh.
Isn't the nat one also give you thingy?
Varies, but like the nat 20 is what matters most, which is God. Yeah, she just basically slams you down, and once again she does that cheer. House Volcano! Woo woo!
House Volcano, woo!
Woo woo! Don't evaporate, Sierra. But hey, good fight. I appreciate it. She does a handshake. She definitely
Oh,
tries
well,
to
that
show.
was just a warm up.
Exactly. House Volcano's all about warming up. High fives,
Yeah.
Midori.
Yep, high fives.
What you up to there, Mike? I see you watching.
Which works out.
Can I try sneaking up behind the Zong here?
You can certainly try. Give me a stealth check.
Yikes.
Yeah, you think you're hidden. What are you attempting to do?
I'm just gonna put my boxing glove on his shoulder and say, "Hi, I'm Mike Bison."
He kind of like puts a hand on your glove and raises it off his shoulders, like, and he goes, "I'm offended."
I thought your name was Show.
It's Shang Chu, but unfortunately, I don't know where these meaty paws have been. So I'm kind of a little curious why you thought it'd be nice to put your hand on me without my permission, sir.
You know, I just like showing my love. You know, I
Oh,
just
oh,
I like giving people big bear hugs and like I share love through my fist. You know.
I see. He says with a yeah, he seems even more unrelaxed now. So he's like sitting proper in his chair. He's got his hands on the table, and he's like, I see. And you decided to share that with me of all people. Might want to find somebody else. I don't think I can relate.
You sure? You look like it looks like you needed it a little bit.
You know what? I've decided. And he stands up and he just walks out of the classroom. And Hoover's like, hey, wait, where are you going? Ooh, you shouldn't be leaving yet. Oh, damn
Bye,
it.
Shushu.
And then Mike's gonna sit in his seat and put his feet up on the table just like he was.
There you go.
Well, I
Great.
hope he doesn't die again.
Yeah. Midori will say, he did that last time, and he apparently died and then came back to life with that, so
Oh no.
Yeah.
maybe he's like a phoenix or something.
Maybe he's actually a bird. Yes.
I would hope he didn't die. You hear Hoover say as he kind of like looking out through his spectacles.
Too late. He already did.
Yeah, I don't know. The teacher last time said that he did, and he said he did, and
Oh,
Yeah, we believe our teachers.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there was a misunderstanding somewhere. I have to remember what his teacher name was. Frog Tongue Anklehorn.
Yeah, I couldn't remember
Yeah,
it either. All I
good
could think
old-
of was Rooster.
Yeah,
FT.
good old Frog Tongue is known to accidentally get some information wrong, and especially when it's thundering and lightning, he thinks everybody's dead as soon as they walk out the door for some reason.
Huh.
Oh no, yeah, he said he got struck by lightning. Yep. He actually
Ooh.
went after him.
Well, that was very brave of him. I recalled it was cloudy yesterday, with the chance of rain. But Hoover just kind of like pulls the paper, feather of his quill and just kind of like points to you all. Well, you guys go ahead and enjoy the rest of your homeroom. I just gotta finish some paperwork here. Oh shoot, I forgot. And he puts his quill down. I should probably go find him. You are just cast a magic
luck.
spell and runs out. Oh, do we have a proper token now? Primal, are you still with it? Or
Would
Fear
appear
Factor?
so.
Fear Factor, is that you?
That's me.
Alright, let me take a quick look here, because apparently it's not representing your character, which you're named Dax. Is that... Wait, that's not right. Okay, everybody, this is a level 1 campaign. You don't go to level 5 just yet. Is Dax the one you used, or what? No, that's somebody else. I wonder why they did that. Wait, Dax is
Yeah, I
you?
saw in your video said 1-5.
No. I said in some
Yes.
campaign. Like, in that one there, the campaign reference was 5. You're supposed to check the milestones of the campaign. And I said, in this example, this campaign's level 5. And in this example, you should have seen the milestone on the launch page, and it's level 1. This is a brand new campaign separate from what that one was originally meant for. But it is still... The character creation is still the same. So you're supposed to be level 1. So just restart level 1 character Mancer. Do you know how to do that?
I don't know how to do that.
Alright, you see, let's do a quick look here. You see the cogwheel here where it says core, bio, spells, and a cogwheel?
Yep, I know how to do the character mancer.
Alright, scroll down there and relaunch level 1 and just make it a level 1 character, alright?
Okay.
Alright, and then we'll have you fully in there. And that image should have been on your avatar and not the token, but I guess... Let's see here. Alright. Well, I know who to make that represent now, so I'll get that done real quick at the very least. Alright, we almost got a new player here. Oh, by the way, guys, if you are watching us for the first time and like, wow, this looks like fun, I would love to play with these guys. What do I do? Type !Ivanerra, and that... I guess I'll do it for you because it should be in the description of the, or it should be in the title, I believe, right?
Should be somewhere.
Yeah, and there's a link to the game. And make sure you check out our Discord, !Discord, to actually join the voice chat. We'll update default token, save settings, and now your character should be properly bring over whenever you get that edit done. And then we'll introduce you once you get that properly fixed. Oh, and I guess there's one more thing I need to do. I need to make sure this is turned off to that and make this. Oh, one more thing, Fear Factor. Wow, I can't believe nobody watched the video all the way through. Go to the cogwheel in Roll20, where it says personalization and display, and change your display name to your character name in Roll20. That way we know who we're talking to whenever we talk to your character. Make sense?
Okay, hopefully I can remember all that by the time I can get to it.
I'll tell you again when you get out. Alright, I'll let you go do that. Like, necessarily you don't have to do anything but go through the options and then it'll reset it to level 1. So it should be just a simple go and review and set the spell. What the hell did that do?
Only good things.
No, broke shit. Brrr.
God damn it.
Anyway, now that I'm back in the game. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so yeah, Hoover kind of like left you guys alone to look for Shang. So now the classroom is up to you guys.
Yeah, Charlie goes to Lindsay. She's like, Lindsay, help me. I can't speak this lock. It's too difficult.
She kind of like looks at you for a moment, and she kind of like puts her hands out for your tools.
Okay, here. Give her my tools.
I mean, jack of all trades, right?
She's doing amazing.
And then she hands it back to you, and she starts to sign, and then she's like writing stuff down. It's like, sorry, couldn't do anything on a piece of paper.
Okay, can I try one more time? I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
I think. Give me inspiration. Nope.
And she she didn't even have a chance to reach out for her violin to give you inspiration.
That's okay. We are doing our best.
She pats you on the shoulder and kind of sighs, like her sign language is kind of like body language that's there to be all right.
Charlie pats her back like, you were. I know you were. Should be more disappointed because you're kind of supposed to be good at this stuff.
Still, I see you in a very strange area. Is there anything
Oh,
you
yeah.
can do? Yeah, what do you do?
As soon as Hoover left the room, Steele ran up to his desk, sauntered up to his desk, and starts rifling through his papers to find, because he was just in Hoover's class today, to find his assignment that he turned in, and he's gonna make sure it gets a decent grade.
Give me an intelligence. Like, just roll intelligence. This is like the teaching factor, right? Like, how well did you take the lesson, and how well did you...
Oh, no, I don't mean that to check. He's going to write on there a good grade.
Oh, I know, but here's the thing. As you find your paper, it already said that you have a 95 on it.
He's gonna change it to an 85.
Oh.
trying to like get decent grades but not stand out. That's what we're looking for here.
All right, give me. Do you have forge kitting, or do you have forgery
Probably
tools?
not. Probably not.
All right, tell me what you're using to try to change it. Like, are you just like trying to draw a circle underneath the 9 to make it look like an 8?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna try to change the 9 to make it look like an 8. Yeah.
Give me dexterity, straight dex.
This is not gonna go well.
I mean, it's not bad.
Alright. I'm also gonna just rearrange some things. Like, just move a stack of papers to a different place, and like a stack of books to a different place. Not horrible, but just enough to be confusing.
Alright,
and then go back and sit down.
Alright, what were you saying there, Specs?
And Sierra like to play some chess against each other.
Alright, do you guys have proficiency in chess?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, I'll let you choose, dex or intelligence.
Dex for me.
I mean, unless you guys don't even need a ruling.
Dex.
Alright, dex versus dex. Not saving throw, but dex. Alright, Icarus comes out the winner after about a 5-10 minute game.
Good game.
There's a wild diddle to catch, guys.
I don't think they know how to play chess.
I'm still learning.
They're quickly so dexterity was for speed chess, where you have to quickly move, pop. Like, you only have 3 seconds on your turn.
Charlie actually knows how to play chess, so she just glanced at it. She's like, "That's not how you play."
You can see Lindsay kind of like write down on the paper, "Don't judge people. It's not nice."
I'm not judging, but that's
They can
not
play.
how you
They can play chess however they want. She writes. But at any rate, you guys, yeah. What other business are we doing in the room before Hoover comes back disappointed?
Before Hoover comes back, Chris is gonna take off one of his homemade bracelets and to Sierra to sign a good faith. It's probably way too small for Sierra to wear.
How do you react to that, Sierra?
I'm sorry, I barely heard.
Yeah. Try again.
As a symbol of good faith, Icarus is going to pass Sierra one of his handmade bracelets that is probably too small for Sierra to wear normally.
So they made a hand.
Bracelets are too small.
Icarus is a fairy, so they're
Yeah,
so
they're
small.
literally a fairy giving you a bracelet they made for fairies.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say thank you very much, and I'm gonna tie it into my hair, like braid it into my hair.
Hey, there you go.
Oh
Wave.
wait, hold on. My hair's water. I
I
don't know if that
mean,
helps.
it could be
There's still.
water-like. Like your hair seems wet all the time. You're the one that said it's water, though.
Yeah,
No,
You
it's just
wear it for
floating
being
inside
a
your hair
ring.
now.
yeah. There we go.
Don't let it fly away. But yeah,
I just picture her just like slapping it on her head and it just going into her hair.
Yeah, pretty much. Splash.
Hoover comes back and just kind of like sighs deeply, takes a seat into his chair, and almost falls out of it as it seems to be a little bit further away than he previously judged. Whew, almost slipped there. Then he kind
Careful
of
there, teach.
and then he kind of like looks at the table for a moment. Now, where did I put my quill? He's
You
like,
are full of quills.
no,
Just
no,
pluck
no, no,
another
no,
one.
no, 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 I am not using myself as a quill holder. Quit ruffling my feathers. And he's like spending the next 5 minutes looking for the quill that Steel obviously moved or hidden.
Or kept, and is like twirling in his fingers.
Even worse.
After the 5 minutes, he does the mage hand and moves the quill over. He goes, "Teach, I found this. I think you dropped it when you got up."
Ooh, thank you very much. Much appreciated.
And the mage hand boops him on the nose before it disappears.
That's yeah, he kind of like summons his own mage hand and kind of like brings it over to you and kind of like pets you on the head with it. Even though he doesn't realize you're the one that caused this little bit of chaos for him. Grayson winds up throwing whatever he was working on back into a book bag. You got Lindsay, who's kind of like going back and forth with Charlie, writing down stuff. Actually, one of the things she writes down about didn't you say something about a club?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Teach, what about the clubs?
Ooh, oh, yes. Is there a proposition to create a new club?
Oh, yeah, I want to join like a sign language club because I think Lindsay's running out of paper. That shit's expensive.
Oh, that would be very expensive. Sign language club. That is a very interesting proposition. Are you wishing to be the leader of this club?
I think Lindsay should be the leader since she actually knows sign language.
She kind of like shies a bit, but she kind of like signs to Hoover. Oh, hold on, thought dear. And Hoover casts a spell, and then he watches her again. Very true, very true. You can do like an Arcana check to see what spell Hoover casted if you guys want. Good job, Charlie.
He cast a spell, I saw nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He was just fanning himself, clearly.
Mm-hmm. Yep, clearly. Steel, Midori, and Icarus, you would have noticed that he cast Comprehend Languages. Even though it says spoken, I'm going to kind of include this into the spell's concept. Because it takes about a minute to read a page of text. Because like also, you can also read written form. And since kind of like signing is kind of like writing in the air with your fingers, that's kind of like why I'm going to let this be a part of it. Yeah, I think that would work as is. Like written language doesn't say it has to be on paper, right?
Nope.
Right,
So yeah, I think this is a good interpretation. So yeah, you can use comprehend languages and understand Lindsay for an hour. And this might even help you learn sign language even faster because you're getting like reference to what things are.
I'm a fighter.
Good luck, because yeah, you guys are going to be making intelligence checks back and forth to see if she could teach and if you can learn.
I'm afraid.
But yeah, you watch as Hoover hands her a form and says, "Well, Lindsay, you need to get about 4 people to join the club, yourself included, and then you guys could be official."
Yay!
So at least 3 people
Let's
need
get
to join
official.
Lindsay.
Let's become official, Lindsay. Charlie says as she signs her name.
Steel uses his mage hand to grab Hoover's quill off the desk again and sign the paper from across the room.
Now we watch as a quill comes over and signs the paper with Steele's name on it, and Hoover looks over to Steele and gives you that being tricksy, aren't you?
And then hands the quill. Listen, I paid attention a little bit in your lesson.
You
Cantrips,
sure
right?
did. Yes, mage hand is very powerful in the right hands, quite literally. And his mage hand kind of like shakes your mage hand.
I have a question. If we join the club, can we still be in different club?
I don't see why you couldn't.
Okay, because I have an idea for a club.
Oh? What's your idea?
Like a survival club, like hunting and fishing.
Well, I do believe, and above table, we've kind of like written down the pre-established clubs. So hold on, let me find it. Did I put it somewhere or did I not? Clubs.
Yeah.
I think it was in the Ivanerra chat.
Yeah, I got it here too. Well, we do have a fishing club, and we do have a hunting club. But if you want to make something that's more general in like both of those directions, I suppose you could make a survivalist club.
Okay.
By the way, I'll also post pre-established clubs for you. Let me copy paste this into Roll20.
Thank you, Star.
Yeah, because this was something we were gonna do. This is what something we were gonna do, right? God dang it! I need to quit picking my teeth. I look terrible. There is the live action roleplay guild. There is the Forgers Guild, or not guild, but club. These are people who like forge. Minarch is a dungeonous sport, I guess you could say, where it involves like a spirit token and trying to level it up to take on the other team who has to do the same thing by doing things within a dungeon versus each other. There's the wrestling club, the fishing club, the hunting club, the art and paint club, the mystery club, the paranormal club, fortune tellers club, the music club, and the gardening club, and the book club. They're generic names, which, you know, just makes it capable of you identifying them. And joining these clubs have no other beneficial use to your character other than you have another topic to kind of like bring up, like, oh, I was in the paranormal club and we were trying to use the Ouija board to summon a spirit. And I swear to God, so-and-so did something, and I know that wasn't real. Or something to that effect.
I got a fish this big.
Exactly, like the fishing, you can tell how big a fish it is, like stuff like that. And there might even be opportunities for us to kind of like role play that for a moment if it actually takes up an important role in the main story overall. But for the most part, it's going to be like background and like your lessons. All right, Dax, you ready to join class? Dax, are you muted?
Yep, I'm ready to join.
All right, so what I need you to do, like, we have a latecomer, but it's okay. Like, this is homeroom, nothing important. Probably still learning the area. But Dax, go ahead and tell us what you're playing as, what you look like, and if you have any conversation you want to add as you enter, by all means, go for it.
I am a half-elf, draconic bloodline sorcerer, and level 1.
Well, we know that part.
And I'm very inquisitive. I'm interested in a lot of bookish type things. I'm very charismatic. My magic is based on charisma.
We'll see.
Yep. I'm a chaotic good character, and I'm in the school looking to learn more magic. I'm a sage wizard's apprentice.
All right. Yeah, and
I
here you.
am.
Well, here's what's going on. Like you finally made it to your homeroom. You had the previous lesson earlier today, and yeah, you can interact with this class. So, but I will need you to mute your mic whenever you're not active because there is still that terrible background noise. All right. So yeah, you guys watch as Dax kind of like makes it into class. Trying to steal your seat, Charlie.
Out! Out! Be gone!
Yeah, you might want to move to a different desk there, Dax.
Fight, 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 fight.
That works. Oh,
Those
hold on
newest
for a
children
second.
have no
Hold on.
respect.
Hold on for a second. We need to go back to the houses real quick because we need to figure out what house Dax is in, right? So Dax,
Yeah.
did you read the pamphlet in the journal that said first years? First year's
No.
campus pamphlet? Like, basically, you got to pick which house you want your character to be a part of. And I guess you're reading that now, right?
No, I'm just gonna take the lake house.
The lake? Wow, lake
House.
is busy this
Another
year.
color.
All right. All right, put your token in lake so that we can know whenever we reference this page. Put your token next to Mike Bison.
Mike Bice.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And yeah, now we know that Dax is in the house of the lake. All right, moving back to the classrooms. All right, go ahead and mute your mic unless you need to say anything. Thank you, sir. All right, moving forward here. You guys are just about halfway done with your homeroom. And yeah, the discussion about clubs is happening. And the sign language club is being established through Lindsay. And
Looks like we got more than enough signatures.
yeah, Hoover will take the forum, and you know he'll still offer it. If anybody else wishes to go ahead and add their name to the list, I'll definitely take you down, and I will also patron this endeavor. You just now got look, Steel. We're both old. We should have figured that out a long time ago, right?
Listen, I had to work today. After finishing last night, I had to get up at 6:30 this morning to go into work. So
You know, yesterday
it's been a day.
yeah, last night all the way up was kind of exhausting. I ain't gonna lie, that storyline really did eat me up. All right, cool. But yeah, the and yeah, you guys are like, is there anybody else wanting to join the sign language club? All right. So Hoover takes the form, and he will officially make the sign language club a thing. And even though it's not happening yet, like some of the things that Hoover will provide for you whenever this club comes into fruition, he'll find ways to cast comprehend language on you guys so that you can understand each other while learning. The boxing club might fall under wrestling, or you can try to start a boxing club.
No, I was just joking around. Yeah, the wrestling works.
Like, yeah. And I'll let you guys, like, from the list, go ahead and pick another club, and maybe we ask each other, like, we'll go ahead and have everybody tell us what club. I'll let you guys pick two. Like, one is your main club, and one is a club that you kind of like attend whenever the other club's not doing anything. So, like, you pick your main, and then you pick your secondary, alright? So, like, Charlie, what two clubs are you thinking?
We see Charlie's main club is gonna be sign language, and her secondary club, I believe I'll put her in music because she wants to learn more about the world, and she is very bad at music.
I think
She should work on her weaknesses.
I think Lindsay will just pick it because she's strong at that, right? But alright. So yeah, like you and Lindsay are kind of like on the same page with club picking. Steel, what? You don't want to be around her? She'll go to a different one if you don't want to play music with her.
No, that's okay. I legit thought you would pick something else.
No, that
Go.
doesn't make sense. She's a bard. Steel, what do you got?
The sign language club, and then I'm thinking mystery club.
Yeah, this is Mystery Club's like the book that like you read all these mystery novels and stuff like that. And
Oh,
you know,
reading? Oh no, I thought it
I
was
mean, and also it
Like
could be
Scooby-Doo?
like,
like Clue.
oh, like, well, I mean, it could have a different meaning too. Like that was like my initial thought. Like you're dealing with a kind of paranormal might be kind of like well, I guess it'd be like paranormal, but actually more real stuff instead of fake stuff, right? Yeah, okay, I could say Mystery Club is associated with like just figuring out stuff, like investigating and stuff like that. I mean, there
Like
are some
Scooby-Doo.
book. Yeah, there are. No, let's not bring up Scooby Doo right now. It's in a bad spot. Like, love the cartoon, hate the new thing. Let's move on. But yeah, this mystery club can definitely be about investigating, and there's also book reading in there too, like some top mysteries that are like like stuff they recommend you to read, but still you're not required to do so. It's just a club that investigates the mysteries of the world.
Okay, cool.
Does that make sense? Yeah, actually that makes sense for
I'm
somebody
in.
from the moon to be in. Yeah. And you can put this in like your bio information, like in that big spot, just kind of like clubs I'm in, blah blah blah. Midori, what are you thinking?
Well, it's between wrestling and Minarch. You said Minarch was a whole dungeon thing, right? And what was that
Mhm.
about raising something?
What is that?
You said something about raising something, and
Minarch, which is like a Dungeoneer sporting game, is basically there's 5 people on a team against another 5 people in a different part of the dungeon. And basically you do things in the dungeon to kind of like get your spirit built up to a point to where it transforms into a Minarch creature. And once it transforms, it will chase down the other Minarch creature, and if the other party did not get theirs summoned before you did, you automatically win. Otherwise, there's a big ass brawl between you and the other team at that point.
oh
So-
yeah, that sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely sounds like fun. So I think I'm gonna pick that one.
All right, sounds good. What was the other one? I'm sorry. What's your main one?
Oh, sorry, my main one's the sign language.
All right, cool. So you're in sign language at Minarch. Nice,
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah.
like it. Icarus, what are you thinking?
Icarus's main will be the art club, and their other one will be the sign language club.
All right, so you're
Icarus
there
is
half the
with the
time, but that's fine. Yep.
Yep.
Art and sign language, good combo. Next we have Sierra.
Can we do the hunting and the fishing and the survival?
You can be in both hunting and fishing just to make it one thing, or if you want to start a survival, you're gonna have to get some people on board. And it doesn't
Okay.
necessarily have to be from the class.
Okay.
Like,
Because I'm
okay,
already in the sign language club as well.
Alright, so if you want to start a survivalist club and you don't feel like you can convince anybody from this class to join you, I'll let you do like an investigation to go around the campus and ask for other signatures to join.
Okay.
Mike Bison will join.
Mike Bison will join you there.
That's Mike. Isn't Mike Bison already in 2 clubs?
He
No,
hasn't
just
picked
wrestling.
Yet. He hasn't picked
Yeah,
yet.
I haven't actually picked yet.
I haven't.
So I'll
got
join you.
I think
Yeah.
it'd be hilarious if he was in sign language wearing them gloves.
Yes.
Everybody
Oh,
kind of like
no.
looks at Mike Bison, and only because comprehend languages, they can barely tell what they're saying.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to try to get the survival club, right? Is there anybody else in this classroom that would join that? So Mike said yes. So that'd be 1 signature. You need 2 more, right?
Mike wants to get a pet pigeon.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. I'm just trying to think if any of my NPCs would too. Greta would definitely pick wrestling, and I don't know. Yeah, I think you could persuade her to join the survivalist club as well. Like, do you ask her?
Yes, I'll ask Greta.
All right, so yeah, she'll join. Survivalist and Wrestling. Wrestling will be her main club, though. Uh-oh, somebody's using my 8-ball.
Oh no.
Well, somebody got a bad answer. Anyway,
Better
alright.
not tell you now.
Alright, Greta is joining wrestling and survivalist, so you need one more signature. Let me see. Grayson is not interested in either of those. Lindsay already picked hers. So give me an investigation to see if you can get somebody outside of this class.
Wait, what about Shushu?
He's not here.
God damn it.
Like, this would be part of the investigation to track him down and be like, hey, you want to join my club? Whatever, I'm not joining. Bye. You know. Ooh, a 9.
Hang on. I got this. Hopefully, I'll give you another chance.
Advantage.
You have been given advantage, Sierra. Try again. And may
Thank
the
you.
winds be with you.
Right?
Warm winds, blow on the dot. Hey, there you go. All right, yeah,
Yeah.
you do manage to get another signature from other students, so you can add survivalists to your club list. And that that has to be your main because you're in the lead of it.
Yes. That would be my main.
All right, sounds good to me. So survivalist has been added to it to include both hunting and fishing. So if you didn't want to do one or the other and you want to do all of them, you can do that club. All right, moving on. Who else we got left? Mike Bison. Where are we going?
Main club is going to be the wrestling club, and then second club is going to be the survivalist.
Nice. There you go. And you can put that down in your bio, guys, if you haven't already. Dax. I know you just got here, but what 2 clubs do you think your character would fall into?
Mystery and Minarch.
Nice. All right, there you go. Which one's your main?
Mystery.
All right. So it looks like you're not alone there.
Woohoo.
Steel. All right, let's see here. And I guess what I need to figure out for Grayson, right? Let's see here.
Yeah.
I'm getting on their character sheet so I can add it to their bio.
Wait, can I try to convince Grayson to join the sign language club?
You gotta pitch me an actual argument because I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna decide as Grayson and not make him make a roll.
No, yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm just asking if I can try. Okay, Charlie's argument for why Grayson should join the sign language club is, hey, Grayson, you're
Yep.
really good with your hands, and also, does this Gray Dad know sign language?
No, he doesn't.
You should join our club because then you know sign language and you can lord it over your dad. Like, ha ha ha, you don't know sign language. You don't know what I'm talking about, you.
You know, that's an interesting proposition you got there. Let me think on it. Let me seriously think about it.
I mean, that would be one way to keep your fingers nimble, I suppose.
Oh yeah, it's also good for your fingers since you work with your hands. I think you would do really well, actually. You must be very eloquent in sign language.
All right, you talked them into it, but you're literally talking him out of it at the same time now.
Nope, I shut up.
You shut up. I mean, you can keep talking. I like you digging yourself a ditch. He's gonna
Nope.
pick sign language and paranormal.
Yay!
Like he wants to get into these dark art kind of things, you know. Let's see what else we got. Lindsay has sign language and
music. Yeah.
music. Yeah, she took the same thing that you did because you're.
I am
birds
now
of a feather.
picturing Grayson making a demon summoning toy.
I mean,
Like some kind of cursed demon summoning toy.
You never know. We'll find out when it happens.
It'll be great, guys. Don't worry.
Excellent, excellent. So now you guys are now joining clubs, and you know it's the infancy of it, right? You guys are kind of like going to be able to meet at the end of the day to deal with your club events, and then basically after school's over, you can figure out what else you guys want to do. So like, there's probably like maybe 20 minutes left of this homeroom class. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about or do as a class? Maybe even try to figure out if you guys want to go meet up somewhere like you did last time. Wow, I let you guys have
I'm
the leash
interested
back.
to see the dungeons that we talked about. Is that something we can go see or anything, Hooper?
Not today, but definitely a possibility in the near future. After all, the Minarch dungeon needs to be shown eventually.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, you just joined, so give it time, and they're gonna pick their teams, and they're gonna train you, and then send you in.
Yeah, I was just curious if we could even just like get a look at them and see, not really necessarily go in them, but
You want to give me a persuasion check, because he's like trying to debate whether he should take on more responsibility.
fair enough.
Yeah,
Give me
because
a
he would
second.
have to escort you if he took you there.
Oh, there we go.
I'm sure Hoover would be an excellent escort.
You know what?
I'm sure.
Here's what he says. He's like, well, we have about 20 minutes, and if you guys don't mind hanging out for a little bit, I could probably take you all down. Would you all like to take a quick peek at the dungeon?
Yeah.
All right, line up, students.
Yep.
Form a line at the door. Ow, that's my face, Mike.
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Yeah, me neither. Ugh.
You didn't see yourself.
No, I didn't see him. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, okay.
God.
I don't see myself either unless I'm looking in a mirror.
True. Alright, now that the class has lined up, I'll copy paste you into the dungeon.
While we're walking, Mike's looking down at his fist. He's like,
Hey guys, how does this sign language thing work?
Oh, you talk
Figure it
with
out,
your-
buddy. We'll figure
his
it
boxing
out.
gloves. He's like wiggling his hands in his boxing gloves. You just see his boxing gloves move. He's trying to figure it out.
I could teach him sign language. I got all kinds of signs.
Oh no.
Gotta think of a good one for
Let
him.
me zoom out a bit. Alright, so
Oh
yeah.
my god.
You
It's the same one.
No shit, it's the Minarch dungeon, guys. I told you about this. Anyway.
Oh, that is very big. We are very
Yeah,
small.
You are, yeah. This is actually a dungeon that is filled with danger. And Hoover kind of likes... Okay, so what happens is, like, you guys head to an auditorium, and there's this teleport pad. And then you step on this teleport pad after entering in from some closed-off doors. Like, this room is, like, locked up in the daytime, but Hoover's here to unlock it. Invites you in, and then you're all teleported down here into a very large arena-like region. This here is the central room of the Minarch dungeon. And this is sometimes where some of the biggest fights happen. Well, it was nice bringing you.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's great, sir.
No. And Hoover just kind of goes, you know what? Stay right here, guys. I'll be right back. And he walks away from the group, right?
Did we just
Okay.
get abandoned in a dungeon full of
Yeah.
traps?
No, you got abandoned in the dungeon full of goblins.
Oh, my people. This is fine.
My people.
Or people.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That is very
Starts
true.
walking away.
Hey guys, I might go explore.
Oh, you're
Yay!
oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
go
Okay.
explore.
Don't go too far because I'm setting up the field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't move too far because I am setting up the field and I have to edit some tokens real quick so that we have numbers. So let me do this. Ooh, that worked. And I should probably. I
Oh,
forgot
we're
I
getting
could do-
jumped.
Hold on, I actually need to do this first. Let me do this again. Dot. And then update default token, save setting, boom. Alright, delete that guy. Now bring him over, should have numbers. Woo-woo! Let's see, how many people we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can bring about 5 of these guys out. Should be fine, right? So,
Don't worry, sir.
Oh yeah.
as
Probably more than that.
you know what, I'm pulling you back down here. I don't want you that far yet because these guys would have been here blocking your path. Oh, you said more? Alright, I can hook you up. All of a sudden, you hear like grunts and groans, and it's in Goblin, right? Those who speak Goblinoid would hear like, ah, look, our next meal has arrived. Yes, more students to devour. Let's get them. And I need everybody to click on their token and roll initiative.
Let's go. 10.
Did that work?
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep, that worked. Cool. And let's see here. Let me get.
Oh damn. The goblin number 4 is doing great.
Of course, I've been eating my Wheaties.
I'm sure you love your weenies.
No, I said Wheaties, you stupid bimbo. Quit twisting my words. You must be a dirty-minded bard.
I'm a fighter.
I don't believe it. Okay, you guys got your initiative. Make sure you're on the turn order to the left. If you do not see yourself on the turn order, then you probably did it wrong. Make sure you select your token and then click the initiative. And if you don't know how to do it, ask and I'll clarify even more. So like Dax, do you know how to do it? Dax?
I do. I've done it twice.
Did
Am I on it?
you... I don't know, are you? Let's see here. I don't see you over here. Did you select your token when you clicked it?
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta select your... You gotta have, like... You have to left-click your token and then click it on the character sheet. And usually what I tell people to do is hold down the shift key and double left-click the token. God damn, are we... Is this dungeon sound?
I'm on it.
There you go. We're getting free
Look
dungeon
at this
noise, aren't we?
beautiful natural one in the initiative.
No, I mean, there's expert cards to change that if you're really worried
Wait, who
about
got
it.
a natural one?
Dax.
There you go. I'll let you roll again. Give me just a second to
And
find
then,
that card.
I mean, we rolled twice, so I guess it takes the 10.
I mean...
If you want to reroll, let and reroll.
Yeah, no,
Star.
if that was the second roll, then yeah, that's it. He's not at a 2 anymore, so that's at a 10. Alright, cool. Are you guys ready?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I mean, he's still using the card, right? Otherwise, he's going back to a 2.
Yeah, no.
Reroll initiative.
Sorry, I got confused. I thought you said he already did it.
No,
and
no,
I knew
he-
he had his thing selected. I was all kinds of confused.
No, he did it before you actually used the card, but he didn't.
Okay,
So,
yeah, there you go. The card is
Alright.
used now, so yeah, we're all good.
Greta just kind of like approaches it like, wait, are you guys actually here to fight us? Like, what's going on? You better defend yourself
Yeah,
or else
they're-
we're gonna kill you! The goblins kind of
Yeah.
say in common.
Yeah, they said they're gonna eat us. Midori helpfully translates.
Oh, damn, you speak goblin?
She will fire a light
Yep.
crossbow at one of them. For 11 to hit, and she'll aim for 5, but misses. Goblin 4 will pull out a short bow. Let me get them up real quick. Death from above! And they will... Oh god, I need to pick somebody first, right? I
Shoot
guess
Charlie, it's okay.
I'm gonna shoot Greta. Because Greta moved up.
Okay.
Oh shit. Well, good thing she got shot, actually. You watch as Greta kind of like take the shot, though. And she shakes off the arrow that hits her in the arm. Are you sure you wanted 8? Because, Anyway, Goblin 5 will pick somebody at random. 1, 2, 3, 4 prospects. Sierra, you are the chosen one for this attack. We get a 5 to hit. Wow, lucky you. And Icarus, you're up.
Yep.
Ignore that, I clicked the wrong thing.
Yeah, I don't think Elvish is going to help you here.
Yeah, no.
It might on a Monday's game, but not here.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm taking a Goblin 5. I Goblin 5 and hit him with a Ray of Frost.
Okay. You do not hit him with a Ray of Frost. Anything else? Movement or anything?
Yep. Running the hell backwards. Oh, the
Yeah.
stepping vine steel.
Yeah, as you're kind of like up here, you kind of like see Hoover off in the far distance, and like where he's at, there's barely any light showing, so you can barely see him in the back. And he seems to be like ruffling through a case or something, but he's too far back to know what's going on. Goblin 1 will charge at Sierra at full force. Ah! Die! 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 Scimitar. 20 to hit.
Go down.
For 6 slashing. And then the goblin, what did he move? Like 15, right? And then he uses nimble retreat, nimble escape to disengage as a bonus action and skirt back 15 feet. And he kind of like slaps his ass in your face here from a distance. Goblin 6 will aim for the back line. I see 4 people in interest for Goblin 6. Steel, you are the receiving end at this one.
Oh, it's not gonna go good.
23 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it's not gonna go good at all. 8 piercing. Boom.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
You watch as this arrow flies out and hits Steel, and then Steel just instantly hits the ground.
Let's still wake up.
Midori.
Well, that changes what I was gonna do.
I mean, I was gonna stop at 5, but you know.
Yeah, but Steel wanted it. Let's see, I can't get over there.
Yeah, Icarus, you did.
Alright. Well. I don't know. I know. Midori's gonna come over here and pray really hard for Steel to come back.
Okay, yeah. Casting Healing Word, or...
Unfortunately, I have no spells yet, but...
Oh no. Well,
it's a Shell of Miracle.
Healing word.
Oh, okay. That works, yeah. Shella says, by the power that compels me. And, will heal you because of Dixper. 3 points of health has been returned to you. Steel. Go ahead.
Praise be to Shella, it worked! And then that's my turn.
So, Steel, as soon as you feel this energy come over, you watch as a colorful butterfly floats away from your face.
Okay.
You watch as Lindsay charges up here, and she pulls out her violin, right? And as she does so, a emblem on the violin lights up, and anybody who's paying attention can make a religion check. Like you see
Religion.
This, yeah,
Religion?
you see an emblem on her violin light up, and it seems to have religion.
Oh my.
Okay, you guys are doing great. You guys are definitely picking up what I'm
Oh,
putting
there we
down.
go. What the heck is up with it doubling?
Damn, means
rolls?
you're like, yeah, we know this shit.
All right, there you go. The people who can't roll above a 0. No. The emblem you see is for Ironforge, and you watch as she strings this bow across, and there's this vibrant flames that kind of like ignite on the bow itself and the strings that it goes over, and you hear a sharp, loud noise from the violin as it screeches, and then she aims the bow outward. Basically, she's casting fireball through the violin's special abilities.
Holy shit.
Hey,
Wow.
I brought you reinforcement, guys. I had a feeling you'd do something like this.
Go, Lindsay!
Do I have a fireball here?
Blast.
Did I not bring the fireball over? Hold on, let me go get this real quick.
One thing you forgot.
No, you know,
The
it's
most important
the
of
most
things.
important of things. It's no problem, because this cool thing called Transmogrifier, all I have to do is go to the game that has my... Oh, yeah, I know, I can't choose the same game. Let me go grab a different game. This is the game. Let me go grab my fireball from the other game from Friday, because basically this character sheet has the fireball already pre-measured. So, and I should probably had grabbed anything else similar to that, but I don't always remember everything I need to bring with me. Let's see, E, F, G,
It's
E, F, A, B, C, D, E, F. I could spell. Fireball.
It's okay.
Boop. There we go. We have a fireball now.
Yay.
And let me scroll all the way down here to the bottom and see where we're putting this lovely item. Do it Yeah, there we go. That'll work. And then we'll move this to the back. So those 4 right there. Alright, let me move this over here real quick. Select these 4. Let me figure out what this damage is real quick. Oh, come on. Roll 20, what are you doing? Right.
Only bad things.
$24.
No checks, Divine. What? Alright, let me try that again. First time apply damage has been used. There we go. And, oh, yeah, off a fucking fall over dead. That's fair. And as soon as they explode and burn away... Oh, actually, I think this one's still alive, though. I'll
Holy
put him
shit.
back. Yeah. And then you watch as Lindsay just kind of like stand there cautiously getting ready to plan whatever she's got to do next. Mike Bison, would you like to go punch a goblin?
He would love to. He's going to move 30 feet right up to here.
Uh-huh.
And using his big long arms, he's going to say,
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Mike Bison.
and then he's going to do the good old jab cross.
Okay, yep, that's fair.
Second one's a bonus action because of martial arts.
That is correct. First one misses,
That-
but the second one smacks the shit out of him. How hard is it going to hit? Let's find out. Oh, you knock him to the ground. You so you kind of like come around with the right hook and you miss with that, but it was just perfectly right to set him up because he kind of like ducks, and then you come up with an uppercut and smash this goblin clear in the nose, and you hear a crunching sound as he kind of like leaps backwards and hits the ground. He is unconscious for a moment, and then his head kind of like bleh, tongue sticks out, and then his body disappears.
Mike just puts his hands up to his face and just starts bouncing around in like a boxing stance.
There you go. Yeah, nice. Anything else
That's
for your
it.
turn? All right. You're new here, so I'm going to tell you how this works. So once you're done with your turn, there's a little pink dot underneath. Well, not dot, but a button on the chat. Yeah, you
There we
got it.
go.
You got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there
So whenever it's the end of your turn, just click that thing underneath your token in chat. Hey, Dax, how's it
Okay,
going?
cool.
What would you like to do, Dax?
Oh, good. I am going to move up just a bit,
Uh-huh.
and then I am going to lift my hand and
You need to switch to the
Pass.
other tool.
yeah, and cast a firebolt at goblin number 2.
All right, go ahead and press that firebolt. It should be... Yeah, there you go. Go ahead and roll damage now. That hits. God damn. Click the firebolt in chat. Like the thing underneath the... There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, that hits. And also you watch as this firebolt slams right into its face. And it hurts him so much that he's like screeching for a moment. And then he just falls over from pain and just dies and crumbles away. And then because of the nature of this dungeon, his body disappears.
Damn.
Anything else, Dax?
That's it.
All right, and just like I told Mike, if you click that pink icon underneath your token in the chat menu, it says EOT. It will end your turn and pass it to the next person. That way you can kind of like physically tell people it's the end of your turn. There you go. Hey, we got it. We got it. This is like a neat little feature. Some cool API stuff that they have. All right, Charlie, what are you going to do?
Charlie moves her 30 feet.
Uh-huh.
And now she's gonna try shooting at goblin number 4.
Go for it.
Boing.
Nice. 4. Wow, nice job. You managed to slip this bolt into the crossbow, fire away, and it slams right through the forehead. And you watch as the goblin tries to react to it, but he is unable as he falls unconscious dead. And then also like his allies, disappears.
Go, Sierra, kill the last one.
Alright. Sierra, what do you got? Sorry I passed your turn for you.
I'm gonna run up and then dash to be able to get all the way up to him.
You know what? I'll give you that extra 5 feet for free.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm gonna pull out my rapier and whack him.
Go for it. Well, that's not gonna whack him. That was a good try, though.
That's what you get for trying to whack with a rapier instead of stab with a rapier.
Yeah, you come swinging it downward, and the poniard just slaps him in the ear, and he's like, "Hey, what are you trying to do here? I'm working here. Quit slapping me with that damn thing."
God damn it, Sierra.
Oh, okay. Are you doing something to manipulate this roll?
Thought I was. Hold on, let me see.
What am I looking for? Channel points or Dixper?
Might be channel points. Hold on.
Well, okay. I'll hold for a minute, but not can't hold too long.
Okay.
It's kind of like the restroom, you know. I gotta go when I gotta go. Sorry. What do we got? Sierra wants an advantage. Go for it. I got you.
Try again.
Try again.
You can do it.
Yay!
15. Let's see. Does that hit? That just barely hits.
Yeah.
And instead of whapping him, you stab him, which you're supposed to do with a rapier, and actually do damage. He kind of like gets pierced, like, "Hey, what the?" And you see him gurgle blood out, and then you let him go from the rapier, and he disappears. Dead from the impact. And I think.
Clean my rapier.
Yep. And you all look around, and for the moment, it seems like there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Except for the blood stain in Steel's shirt that he's trying to, like, hold shut.
And
Do you
then
want
all
me to sew that shut for you, Steel? I'm sewing gun in my bag.
And then
Not right now, thank you.
You see Hoover
Right.
come back, and he's got like this little medallion kind of thing, and he's like looking at all of you, kind of like scattered all over. It's like, "Whew, did I miss something? Why are you all kind of all over the place?"
We killed
we
some
just
goblins.
made friends we made some friends with some goblins.
Oh,
They're dead now.
oh, I guess the Minarch Stadium is currently active. We should be careful going forward. As a matter of fact, let's not go forward. She kind of like stops there, but he shows you this
Hey
medallion.
guys, let's go forward.
No, get your ass back
got
here
this.
before I use fireball on all of you. And you see like Lindsay trying to sign language to you, but she realizes you can't quite understand her. She points at you sternly and kind of like says, "Get back here," kind of look. So it's all like, I hate to say it, but it's like she's trying to tell a dog to come here with the motion, right? Like you're pointing downward at the ground, like, "You come here," but you know she can't voice this in a way that's nice.
Do you want me to go grab him?
But Hoover says, "No, nobody should go any further. There are dangerous traps and other devices in this place that could cause serious harm. Now keep in mind, it doesn't mean you will die. It just means that you might be a liability, and we don't want to continue any further until you're properly trained." This was more of an adventure than I hoped. But he kind of like pulls this symbol out because he wanted to show it to you. But it's like a medallion of sorts, and there's like a swirl like circle in the middle of it, and then Hoover kind of like manipulates it with mana or some sort, and there's like a giant owl of some sort, like some kind of owl-like creature that kind of like shows up on the pendant. This is the Minarch Stone. This is representation that if we gain experience, it would release a Minarch spirit in the form of a giant owl.
Why an owl?
Because I like owls.
Oh, is it because you are an owl?
You think? He kind of like ruffles his feathers at you.
So
Jeez.
is it different for everybody then, or?
Well, usually the teams
Depend on
pick
who
what their
holds it.
Minarch spirit looks like, so the
okay.
leader will pick what they are. It could be a giant serpent, a dragon, a falcon, a phoenix. It could be all kinds of things. They all have the same stats, though, so it's not like you're getting an advantage because you take a different shape. But they represent your team, basically.
Cool.
Well, I think that's enough of this class. Please gather around. We're going back. Kind of like gathers you all up. You know what I forgot to do? I see Grayson there. He didn't move. I'm like, oh shit, he didn't get a turn, did he? That's because he didn't
Nope.
get on the initiative.
Not
My
yet.
bad.
Yep. No, he
He
was
did-
on
No, he
initiative.
No,
did.
he did. He and I
Oh,
were
okay.
past
Oh,
the point where it mattered.
okay, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, so yeah, like,
Initiative just never got there yet.
so as
We
soon
wiped them all
as,
out in round 1.
like, sometime between now and then, the bell rang and the campus has emptied out. And depending upon what your group wants to do as a whole, will determine what map we go to. So, like, you're back in the Ivanerra campus, and Hoover's like, oh, it seems class has already been let out. So, return to the classroom, grab your things, and I'll see you tomorrow. And
Does
yeah,
the campus have an infirmary?
yeah. Let me see if I can find
Midori,
it real quick.
pats Steel on the shoulder and uses lay on hands for 5 HP.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You okay?
all right.
You looked a little unsteady there.
Better now. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
That
paint
was-
this. Oh, go ahead, finish your thoughts. Sorry.
It was a strikingly well placed arrow.
Really
Somewhere.
hit the mark, huh? Sorry. I couldn't resist.
I was just wondering if the pun's
I'm
gonna
laughing
keep going.
and he's also laughing.
Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys this map. Like, because you have different houses, you have different dorms. So, like, whoever you're housed with, that would be your dorm. And this is basically what the dorms look like for every house. So, like, you got your sleeping rooms and what have you. And, you know, you probably share a room with somebody. And then you have the common rooms and study rooms. And basically the entrance to the dormitory, as you would, like your home rooms on your side of the campus. So, like, this would be a representation of everybody's dorms, but at the same time, no point in putting your token here because it could be anybody's dorms from a different class whenever we need it. I'm not going to make separate maps for everybody, unfortunately. But, like, if you do decide, like, hey, we're going to meet back at the dorms, we're going to come back here and kind of, like, look at this map. But, you know, the day is yours, guys, and you have been released from campus. You are free to go to town. And you are also free to group up and do stuff, or we could just kind of like get to the next day, whatever you guys want to do. Or you know what we could do? I just realized we've been going at it for a while, right? Why don't we go ahead and take a quick 10-minute break? We'll get some restroom time done. We'll go get some drinks. We'll get our energy level back up, and then maybe we'll go fight some more goblins. Sound like a plan?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take a break. Stay tuned. If you're just now joining us, type !Ivanerra to get a link to the game. !Discord. Join us on Discord, and you too could be playing some D&D with us tonight. So stay tuned. We'll be RB and see you soon. Make sure you enroll quickly. Thank you, guys. We're gonna go take a quick little break. You're welcome to go get something there. And let me set the timer for 10 minutes so I don't overdo it. All right. I'll BRB. And you guys should too while you can. And everybody's having fun, right? I mean, you can take a short rest, guys. It's... Well, actually, you know what? When we come back from break, I'll let you go to the House of the Island, and we'll do a quick kill there. Or you can go to the House of Clouds and get healed too. Okay. Hmm. Thank you. I picked it out thinking about you guys. I'm looking for some maps right now. There my pro maps are. Let me get that in here. Sorry I didn't bring everything over from Strixhaven. I'm trying to get away from the brand, you know. No, it's not. Look, you want to see boobas, you know what you need to do. Yep. We got 5 minutes till we come back. I'm pretty sure it's a long rest because well, let me take a quick. Oh, yeah, you shush. It says so in the very first paragraph. You have a pool of healing power that replenishes when you take a long rest. But very first line. Yeah. No, it's alright. Yeah. And yeah, it has to be on a long rest, otherwise it would be broken. Because basically that's a paladin walking over and giving 1 HP 5 more times every time he takes a short rest just to get somebody off the ground. Selfishly? Like Rapture? It's what? Oh, okay. So, what's the opposite of greedy? Generous, yeah. You're generous. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's what you're a generous paladin. Wow, that's a nice change. No, you won't. No, you won't have us. No. Sorry. I mean, I'm sad that you are actually proud of that. Hmm. Because she wouldn't be on the front line. She kept running around like a scared little bard that just got their yeah. Yeah, that's true. I'm like, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't even know why you made a fuck. No, that's fighter. Yeah. You think they should have gave it to Ranger, huh? No, but the best Rangers are actually fighters. No, they're just straight fighters. They don't need Ranger as a class. No, like they can get archery. They can get everything that a Ranger can get as far as fighting goes. The only thing Ranger gets are pussy ass divine spells at half level. Like, yeah. They are druids of your paladiness to a fighter. But yeah, the best ranger is actually a valor bard, to be honest. You level up a valor bard high enough to where they can get their secret spells. They can learn haste, and they can learn quick quiver, and then they can just go to town. Like, are you really gonna be the... I mean, you're gonna throw peas. I mean, I guess it's an improvised weapon. Hmm. Then you walk back over, grab it after you kill the guy, and you throw it at the next one. Jeez.
Son!
All right.
Little son!
Well, I mean, you guys want to play some D&D? I mean, when they're not magical weapons, I mean, what can you do, right? Oh my goodness, was I unmuted this whole time? Hey guys, you guys got to hear half of the nonsense we talk about on our breaks, apparently. Oops.
Oops.
At any
Don't
rate,
worry, it's good nonsense.
yeah. Anyway, guys, welcome back from break, and I was like, yeah, these guys are still talking. Give them a moment, guys. But hey, how's it going? Hope you had a good little break as well. If you want to play some Ivanerra with us, ! Ivanerra. I was just showcasing the dorms, but I think like somebody was injured still, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to take us to... Let's go to this map, because I don't know where we're going to be, but we're going to theater to mine a few things. This is the city where Ivanerra exists, so you guys kind of like see the lay of the land a little bit.
Ah, yes, Uvujapa.
Ulu Jaga. No, it's Ulu Badak. Get it right. Was it Sierra, right?
Yes.
Alright, so like you are still injured and nobody lent you any aid, right? And
Right.
Hoover kind of like takes notice and he's like, ooh, we could either go seek Retta or Ruth. Who would you prefer?
Whoever's closest.
That's valid.
Boom, and they disappear. Like a door opens up next to him, and you watch Hoover just toss Sierra inside and leave with them. And you guys are dismissed from school. Like, this is outside the dungeon. And
Cool.
basically he used Dimension Door, and he takes you straight to like an infirmary room, and he seems to make a call to Greta, the Furbolg. And you see this Furbolg lady come strolling in, and she kind of like checks your boo-boo, and she pulls out a med kit, and she applies it to you. I'm doing okay, and you get 5 HP back from that. How far off are you?
Just 1 point.
All right, and then she takes another strip of med kit and then applies it over your head for no reason. Makes it look like she's covering a concussion that you never got, and you can go ahead and be at full health.
Thank you very much.
And she pats you on the head, and there's like a splashing sound and a movement of your hair piece that you have. And she goes, "There you go. You're all better now. Don't go getting hurt like that again. I'd hate to see you cry." Kind of like giving you words of encouragement.
Thank you, but I never cried.
Oh, that's sweet. All right, dear. You stay safe now. And Hoover just goes, "Well, you're free to go now. Leave while you have a chance."
I'll take his words and head out.
"Oh, let me give you a hug before..." And you just kind of like take off.
Oh my god, Island's best house, we get free hugs.
Yep.
If I would have known she wanted a hug, I would have hugged her.
Oh, well. I mean, you're welcome to kind of like step back there. Okay, so if you let her, she like picks you up in a bear hug, lifts you off the ground, even though you're technically just as big as she is, right?
5'9".
I guess she's got a little height on you because she's a Furbolg. And she's like lifting you off the ground, and you could almost swear you heard a crunching noise from the back. Like, oh god, what was that?
Thanks for popping my back.
Yeah, you think she popped it. You walk away, you wobble for a moment, and then you right yourself, and you're like, "Am I okay?" But for the most part, you think you are, yes. And she says, "Stay safe, sweetie," and you're free to leave. The city is at your disposal, my friends. You're welcome to explore the city or go to your dorms. If you guys just want to, I don't know, like we could do like a fight scenario too. Like I did offer that, didn't I?
Yeah. Let's do the fight scenario, yay!
Let's go again.
Yeah!
Yeah, alright. It's as if round 1 wasn't enough, right? Let's see here. What map? Do we want to do it in town or do we... Yeah, let's do it in town, right?
We can do it anywhere.
I mean, that's what she said, but then she realized that anywhere was a little bit too much for her. Now, I'm pretty sure this screen is completely black. Don't worry. I will fix that. I said I will fix that. Nope, I guess I won't fix that. Hold on a second. Boop. And boop. There you go. Now it's fixed. Alright.
Oh my god.
You're strolling from the south part of this.
has bought 4 Dixper crates.
Hey Ren, thank you for the Dixper crate purchases. I'm sure there's bound to be plenty of seeds in there for you to give to people.
Seeds?
Beans from the bag. God, quit reading too much into it, Charlie.
I mean, technically, you gotta plant them like seeds, so
Yeah,
technically not
that's
wrong.
that's where I was coming from, but you know, you do you. As you guys are kind of like leaving the campus before we get into discussion, those who are at the House of the Moon might realize there was like a new person that kind of like moseyed in. She has like long red curly hair. She stands about 5'8" or so, and she seems to be carrying in luggage and seems to be moving into the dorms. But you know, you guys could deal with that later.
You forgot to mention that she's a boss.
I can't mention that yet. You have to meet her. But place your tokens somewhere here on the map once you guys are ready, and we'll kind of like go through a little town exploration, right? I will make sure she has. I think she actually has a lot of stuff that you don't know about. What do we got? What do we got? Two
Plus
car-
1 armor
Gain
granted.
plus 1 weapon.
A +1 weapon and armor. Who are we giving that to?
Yeah, Midori this time.
Midori, hook yourself up.
Ciao. Thank you.
Ugh, excuse me, I still got the sniffles. You know what? We're gonna mix it up, right? Because we had
Are
these.
we?
Yeah, we are. We are. We had these. And we have these. And here's the funny thing, right?
What?
As you guys were walking down the streets trying to figure out what to do, you see a bunch of goblins with brooms in their hands, and they look to be sweeping the streets.
So nice of my people to be cleaning the streets.
What?
At least the brooms ain't cleaning the streets themselves this time.
Brooms!
nice.
Attack them!
What the fuck?
They're talking bad about us, broom.
No, we are not. We're talking good
What?
things only.
Yeah, I think this will be enough.
Hey, low edition here.
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll initiative, my friends.
I mean, sorry.
I'm sorry?
Oh my god.
It's now a perfect initiative that makes sense for a sorcerer.
Yeah, sorry. I'm late. Late here. Sorry.
Oh, well, bring your token over to the field and you can roll initiative.
I got it. It's Roland's here currently.
All right, Roland, just do what I told you. Drag your token over. I heard you the first time, but I can pretend not to hear you anymore if you want. I'm not gonna bring any of the NPCs, and I hope this is scaled to
fair.
you guys. So you guys are kind of like walking down these streets, and it's like you went down a wrong alley or something, but you guys were chatting and didn't pay any attention, and all of a sudden, these broom sweeping goblins decide to jump you all, and the brooms kind of like leap from their hands, sentient in their own right. And if you're already ready, well, let me switch up the music, right? Dax, at the very beginning, you could see these brooms and goblins posed to attack your party. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna move up so I can get a clear shot.
Good start.
Right here. And I'm gonna raise my hand and I am gonna do a firebolt at the goblin there that just got landed on, right there. Number one.
Number one. Alright, firebolts away. He raises the broom in anger, and your firebolt leaves your hand. Roll damage, that hits. Click the word firebolt underneath the 19 and 15 there, and wow. He raises his hand, and the broom stands up in the air as he falls to the ground dead. Blah! Anything else?
And no, I think that is my turn.
Oh wait, some of the enemies have higher initiatives. Did it not descend properly? It did not, did it? Alright, sorry about that. We'll let Dax have that turn and skip it when we get to it. Thank you. Goblin 3 will come over here and even though you're a good Samaritan about it, it will shoot you, Sierra. But it gets a 7, so you're good. Goblin 1, bleh. All of a sudden, this broom sweeps its way down and takes a broom shot at Midori. Actually, let's make that Dax, because Dax attacked with fire and they're scared of fire. .22 to hit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the broom spins around once and misses, but then it comes around a second time and smacks him again. Or at least smacks him this time, for 7 bludgeoning.
I'm picturing it missing with the bristles and hitting him with the handle.
Yeah, pretty much. So we'll go-
Okay.
And now it is Sierra's turn.
I will flank.
Yep.
And stab. Hopefully.
We'll see.
Eh.
No, not quite. Maybe you should have thrown a weapon. You know, use that benefit that you have.
Maybe next time.
Okay. You know what? This broom comes over here to play Connect 4.
Oh no.
And tries to bap you twice. It does the gyrating spin and smacks you both times there, Sierra. For
Ouch.
7 and 4. For a total of 11.
And I'm down.
Boop. And then it keeps, you know, like mockingly slapping you in the face with its bristles. Roland, you're up.
Roland just takes a step over here and then shoots goblin. Which goblin is that? Sheet. Why?
2 or 3.
Yep. I think it's 2. Let me double check here. What?
One closest.
Yeah.
to
Let's just
you
say
is
2 because I can't see it. Yeah, that's probably it then. Is that it?
15. It's the goblin. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
You pierce it with a deep wounding bolt from the crossbow, but it still stands and looks angrily in your direction. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright.
Passing turn.
That goblin pulls a short bow on you, Roland, and aims directly at you and shoots. Oh, gets an 8. Unless somebody wants to give the goblin an 8. No, I'm just kidding. Midori, you're up.
Alright. Midori gonna take a two-handed grip on the sword and take a swing at this broom right in front of him.
You swing and a miss.
Alright, well, then... Yeah, just get the... just the one attack, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, level 1, it sucked.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I don't play Paladin real often, so
No, that's fair.
I'm used to characters that just by default get a second attack.
Yeah, this guy. Well, it does eventually, just not right now. This
cool.
goblin points towards Roland as the broom sweeps down into that direction to go after Roland.